Star Wars fans, as we all know, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show is coming out at the end of this month, and the Andor show and The Mandalorian Season 3 are coming out by the end of this year. But what a lot of people don't know is the Ahsoka show is in production right now, because it comes out this time next year. So new photos of the set and all this other stuff are getting leaked out right now, and some of them are of Jedi Temple ruins. So what does this mean? Let's get right into all of it right now. What's up, guys? Mike, a guy who loves Star Wars here. So today we're talking about the Ahsoka show. We know the Obi-Wan Kenobi show is coming out at the end of this month, and throughout this month I'll have so many videos leading up to that show. But right now we're talking about the Ahsoka show because new set leaks, new photos of the set have been leaked out, showing us Jedi Temple ruins. So what does this mean? We know the rumors of Thrawn and Ezra and Sabine and all those characters showing up in the Ahsoka show, but that doesn't bring us to a Jedi Temple ever. We know Ezra was training to be a Jedi. We know Ahsoka was a Jedi, but now she's a citizen. There's no reason for her to return to a Jedi Temple, and even if she did, why would it be the ruins of a Jedi Temple? In the Book of Boba Fett, which came out only a few months ago, we did see Ahsoka at Luke's new Jedi Temple that he was creating, but didn't seem like she was staying there all too long. We saw her leave, and it didn't seem like she was coming back anytime soon. And we know that Luke Skywalker's Jedi Temple gets destroyed by Kylo Ren and the Knights of Ren, but that doesn't happen for like a good another 10, 15, 20 years. So that wouldn't be when the Ahsoka show takes place, so it wouldn't be the ruins of Luke Skywalker's Jedi Temple. That leaves us with one big question in what Jedi Temple is this? Is this one we've seen before in live action or in the animated stuff? Or is this a brand new Jedi Temple? We don't know. All we can really do right now is just theorize and go over all the Jedi Temples we've seen and what Ahsoka's connection to them are. Before we get into that, there's one other huge rumor on a character that could show up in the Ahsoka show, and that is Cal Kestis. If you don't know who Cal Kestis is, he's the main character of the Jedi Fallen Order video games. It is at the end of this month too, and there's already rumors about a Jedi Fallen Order 2 game being announced. It is following the Jedi Cal Kestis, who was a Padawan during Order 66, and his master died, and he survives and wants to grow back the Jedi Order. He wants to bring back the Jedi Order by finding younglings with Force abilities and just build back the Jedi Order without the Empire killing all of them again. So with Ahsoka not being in the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy, and Cal Kestis himself not being in the original trilogy or the sequel trilogy or in the Mando timeline at all right now, you can kind of conclude that they might have some contact with each other. If they're not in the main story of the original trilogy versus the Empire and Darth Vader and the Emperor, what are they doing? We know they're not dead. At least we know that Ahsoka's not dead. We don't really know that Cal Kestis isn't dead, but hopefully he's not dead. So maybe they're just starting a new Jedi Order off in the galaxy. There's been this huge rumor of this secret Jedi Order that could be growing far away from the Empire so that they don't know it's coming, and maybe Ahsoka and Cal Kestis are the heads of that. Cal Kestis has very quickly become a fan favorite Jedi for a lot of Star Wars fans because that video game was a huge hit for a lot of Star Wars fans, so they all want to see him in live action. They also made Cal Kestis look like the voice actor who plays him so that he could come in and play Cal Kestis in live action if the time ever came for him to do that, and hopefully that time is the Ahsoka show. Now we know it's already confirmed that Hayden Christensen himself is going to be reprising his role as Anakin Skywalker in the Ahsoka show, most likely as a Force ghost, if not a flashback to the Clone Wars, which would be epic. But most likely a Force ghost talking to Ahsoka. Maybe this happens at a Jedi Temple. And now we have to talk about what Jedi Temple. You know, one of the big ones is Ilum, and that's why I think it could be connected to Cal Kestis, because that is where Cal Kestis goes to fix his lightsaber in the Jedi Fallen Order game. He goes to the planet of Ilum, which is a planet that the core is built of kyber, so that's where a lot of Jedi went to create their weapons. Cal Kestis goes there to fix his weapon, but he's creating his own lightsaber. And that would be a direct tie to Cal Kestis if Ahsoka went to the Jedi Temple on Ilum. Ilum also in the sequels becomes Starkiller Base, so it would be a connection to Cal Kestis and the Jedi Temple on Ilum, and it would be a connection to the First Order, which is growing right now. It is becoming what it was in the sequel trilogy right now in the Mandalorian timeline. So maybe it is the ruins of the Jedi Temple on Ilum because the First Order is already there and creating Starkiller Base. We know it can't be the Jedi Temple on Jeddah because we saw that get boom exploded in Rogue One. There's many other Jedi temples all throughout the galaxy. We know the one on Lothal is from Star Wars Rebels, and that would be a direct tie to Ezra Bridger, which who is rumored to be in the Ahsoka show, so that could be a very high possibility. Maybe she finds Ezra and they go back to Lothal, where he's from, and there's a Jedi temple on the planet, and maybe it is destroyed, and maybe they're at the ruins of that temple, maybe looking for something, or maybe trying to find a way to defeat Thrawn. Who knows what they're doing there, but that would be a direct tie to Ezra Bridger, and it would be a cool way to see Lothal for the first time in live action, because we saw it through Rebels all 4 seasons. Lothal was pretty much the main planet of Rebels, if there is one, because it's where Ezra Bridger's from, and they go back there all the time, and there's a Jedi temple there. So it's not really a Jedi temple, and I'm sure I'll see it in the comments, but no, I don't think it is Occ 2. That is where Luke Skywalker goes to hide away after Kylo Ren destroys his Jedi temple. It won't be there, because that, first of all, those aren't ruins. They're not a Jedi temple. It's not going to be Occ 2. It won't. There is the Jedi temple on Coruscant, but that is, I mean, I seriously doubt it's that, but we never do see Coruscant in the sequel trilogy. We know that Leia becomes one of the heads of the Senate once the New Republic takes over, and she quickly gets out of office because they find out that her dad was Vader and they don't trust her anymore. But we don't really know what goes on Coruscant. We don't know what happens to Coruscant in the sequel trilogy. We never see it once, so we don't know what's going on there. So maybe Ahsoka does go back to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. That's where she spent most of her youth. So maybe she goes back there as like just a memory trip, and that's where she sees Force Ghost, Hayden Christensen, Anakin Skywalker. Maybe that would be unbelievable if she goes back to the original Jedi Temple on Coruscant. We haven't seen that in live action in forever, so it would be so awesome. So tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you think we'll see Cal Kestis in the Ahsoka show? Do you think we'll see Ezra Bridger in the Ahsoka show? Do you think they'll go to the Lothal Jedi Temple? Do you think they'll go to the Jedi Temple on Coruscant? What Jedi Temple do you think they're going to? Tell me in the comments below. Smash like if you like this video, hit subscribe, and hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a video, and my pretty face will show up in that recommended feed of yours. The Ahsoka show is coming out next year, in production right now, so hopefully we'll get some more leaks, photos of the set, whatever, and we'll cover it all right here. So don't forget to press that subscribe. And may the Force be with you always.